A bracket order is essentially 3 orders bundled into one. It's a type of order where you can enter a new position with a target and a stop loss. It's available on NSE, NFO and CDS. To invoke a bracket order, just open up the regular order form and choose more options and select bracket. Here you can modify your quantity and price. All bracket orders are limit orders, so if you want to make it a market order, just enter a price higher or lower than the current price depending on whether you're going long or short. Since I'm going short, I'm going to make this 1084. Your stop loss has to be in terms of absolutes, so I don't want to lose more than 10 points on this trade, and my target also has to be in terms of absolutes, and I don't want to make more than 20 points on this trade. If you look here, there's a trailing stop loss which is optional. It has to be in an absolute value of 1 or 0.05 for CDS. So I've chosen my trailing stop loss as 2. What this gameplay is quite simple. My entry is going to be around 1084, and if it goes to this is a short order by the way, so if it goes against me, I'm going to be stopped out at 1094, or if it's going in my direction, I'll make 20 points, which is 1064. And the trailing stop loss, what this will do is, so from 1084, if it goes to 1082, my trailing stop loss will have changed my stop loss from 1094 to 1092. So as it keeps going in your direction, your stop loss keeps updating automatically without your intervention. So let's place this order and see what happens now. There you can see my order has been placed. If I look at the order book, I have so many orders here. So what happened was, I placed an order to sell 100 shares of Reliance as a bracket order, and this got executed in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trades, which means that I have to have 6 stop loss orders and 6 target orders along with the trail. On a bracket order, for every trade that gets executed, you will get a target and a stop loss placed. Because imagine a situation where you've wanted to buy or sell 100 shares of Reliance and only 20 get executed and 80 are still pending. In such a case, would you not want a stop loss and a target for the 20 which have already been executed? That's the reason for every execution there will be a target and a stop loss. Now let's see how this plays out. There I can track my M2M on the position which I've just acquired. All bracket orders are intraday products. For NSE and NFO, the square of time is 320, and for CDS, the square of time is 445. Since bracket orders have very limited risk, the kind of leverage you get is quite high. I just need 5,000 rupees to take a trade which is worth 1 lakh, so the leverage is like 20 times. Since my order for 100 shares got executed in multiple trades, if I want to modify this stop loss or target, I'll have to do it individually. And if you exit any one of them, the other one gets cancelled. So while Reliance is playing out, I'm tempted to enter a long bracket order on Infi. So here's my order. My stop loss is again 10 points and my target is 20 points with a trailing stop loss of 2 points. So as I mentioned before, if all my stocks are entered around 991, that means that my stop loss will be 981 and my target will be 1011. From 991, if the price goes to 993, my trailing stop loss will move the stop loss from 981 to 983. You don't have to do anything, you just have to wait for the market to do what it's doing. I've sent an order to buy Infi at 991. Let's track this. There, you see my Infi buy order has been executed. Now this got executed in 2 different trades. So for both of them, the stop loss is 981 and there's a target of 1011. And we'll have to wait and see how this plays out. You can track it in your positions. You have an option to exit it from your positions. The moment you click exit, you're taken to the order book because these are bracket orders, and from here you have to either edit or exit your orders. Let's check out the leverage on the Infi trade. Again, 20 times leverage. So I'm tracking my positions here. My trailing stop hasn't yet kicked in. So I've been tracking my M2M here. as you can see, I've made a handsome profit on Infi, and Reliance is still around the same place I shorted it. And if you go look at my order book now, my original entry price for Infi was 991 and my target was 1011 and my stop loss was 981. Since Infi has started moving in my direction, every 2 points that it went in my direction, my trailing stop loss has moved up 2 points. In both these orders, if you observe, because I've made a profit of around 400, it's showing me a different stop loss. So now anytime during the day, I can choose to exit the order, or I can wait for 320 and the orders will get automatically squared off. There you can see my Infi trade is complete. I can wait for my Reliance trade to do what it's expected to do, or I can just choose exit and choose any of the open orders to either modify it or exit it. When your orders get executed in multiple trades, when you modify it, each separate trade can get modified separately. But when you exit it, now I can choose any one of these and I can hit exit, and all of them will get exited at the same time. There you see, I have no open positions, I have booked my profits. So one last thing I'd like to add to this bracket order video is that you cannot square off a bracket order by placing another bracket order. You have to square it off from your order book or from your positions.